The Story of the Wise Ant. One day, as Prophet Suleiman, peace be upon him, was walking through the valley of the ants, the chief of the ants warned his fellow ants of the coming of the army, advising them to go into their homes to avoid being crushed. When Prophet Suleiman, peace be upon him, heard the warning of the chief of the ants, he smiled and walked up to him gently, lifting him on the palm of his hand. "Don't you know that I am the prophet of Allah and that I would not harm any of Allah's creatures?" Suleiman asked the chief ant. "Of course I do," said the chief. "But I feared that if my fellow ants would see the grandeur of your army, they would underestimate the grace of Allah, which they receive and may become ungrateful." The chief ant then asked Prophet Suleiman, peace be upon him, "May I ask you a question?" "Yes," said Prophet Suleiman, peace be upon him. "Who is better at this moment of time?" asked the chief ant. "Why don't you answer the question yourself?" Prophet Suleiman, peace be upon him, said. The chief ant replied, "At this moment in time, I am better than you, for I am standing on the palm of the Prophet of Allah, whilst you, O Prophet, are standing on the ground."